Well, as you can see, that was the Cornwall Air Ambulance AW109 just seen come over apparently, which as you can see, the registration is G-KRNO, that is anyway. So as you can see, that was the Cornwall Air Ambulance that's just flown past overhead past me apparently. So yeah, so as you can see, that was the Cornwall Air Ambulance AW109. I've just finally got to see it come overhead past my house apparently. So yeah, so as you can see, look, this is where I think it's been somewhere. Probably looks like somewhere between, I think it was somewhere near Houston, I believe anyway. So yeah, I think there's been an accident somewhere just over in Houston anyway. But by the looks of it, as I just heard it come over anyway, that was the Agustawestland AW109SP. That just came overhead past me apparently though. That was the Cornwall Air Ambulance AW109 that was anyway, which that's what's just come over my house anyway. So yeah, as you can see, the call sign is HLE01 apparently. So yeah, this is the one that's technically this is the one that's taken over from the AW169 at the moment, but this is the one that's taken over from the other Cornwall Air Ambulance, which is the AW169, which unfortunately to say with the other one, that's just over Newquay Airport in the Hannah at the moment, I believe, but it's just in the Hannah at the moment, just over Newquay Airport anyway. Because I think this is why, because with the Cornwall Air Ambulance, especially between the AW109 and the AW169, which technically they do tend to take each other anyway, they do attend to take turns apparently though, especially which one stays and which one goes into a Hannah, and then which one just does the flyby. So yeah, I think by the looks of it, I think as you can see, it's literally just flew overhead past over my place, Penryn, for the first time actually. But this is the first time I've ever seen the AW109, the Cornwall Air Ambulance AW109 flown overhead past me for the first time. But this is probably the first time that I've ever seen it flown overhead past me for the first time. So yeah, especially I heard it coming over though, but good thing is that at least I've heard it come over anyway. Especially heard the buzzing noise from it anyway. So yeah, that's just flown overhead past me to about, I believe, just under 12,000 feet, I believe anyway. But I don't know where it's heading off to though, but by the looks of it, I think it's more likely to be heading over to possibly Devon Hospital, I believe anyway. I think it's more likely to be heading back to its base at Newquay Airport anyway. But as you can see, that was the time it wasn't took off anyway, but I think that took off probably just somewhere around Trelesk sort of side anyway. So yeah, obviously which that one just took off from its base at Newquay Airport anyway, which I think that took off at Newquay Airport probably just around, probably so I'd say 3:38 PM I believe anyway, or probably 3:35 PM anyway. So yeah, I think by the looks of it, I think it's more likely to go Devon Hospital, I believe. I think it's more likely to go Devon Hospital anyway. So yeah, but this is one of the backup helicopters that we've still got at the moment, is the Cornwall Air Ambulance AW109SP anyway, which that's still in Cornwall with us at the moment. So yeah, which that's the only one that's still replacing from the AW169 anyway, which unfortunately to say, we haven't from much of the Cornwall Air Ambulance AW169 this year though. So yeah, but especially because most of the time this year we've only filmed the AW109, apparently this year we've only filmed the AW109 Cornwall Air Ambulance this year though, apparently. So yeah, but this is the first time I ever seen it come overhead past me apparently. This is the first time I ever, well, apparently this is the first time that's ever flown past over my house for the first time. So yeah, apparently this is the first time that's ever flown my house anyway. That literally just flown overhead past my house for the first time. So yeah, this is probably for the first time there's ever flown past over my house anyway. So yeah. Okay, so yeah, I think that's probably heading to Devon Hospital, I believe anyway. That's probably going to Devon Hospital, I believe anyway, which I think is probably heading over there, I believe anyway. Then probably after that it should go back to, probably it's based at Newquay Airport very soon anyway. So yeah. Okay, so yeah, hopefully we might be able to see the AW169 Cornwall Air Ambulance this year though, hopefully. Hopefully we might get a chance to get back from the AW169, hopefully a bit more actually. So yeah, hopefully we might get back and from the AW169 Cornwall Air Ambulance probably a bit more actually. So yeah. Okay, so yep, thanks for watching. Bye bye.